Hey guys, I wanted to quickly walk you through this free mail merge tool that I've been able to put together. I wanted to build it in a way that's as easy as possible to use, lets you send out lots of emails at the same time, and then automatically follows up if these people didn't get back to you within a certain amount of days, right? So the first thing that I'll mention is that most of this is really dynamic. You can move these columns around, you can add new ones, you can delete them. The only ones that I pay attention to is anything between email and thread ID. The columns do need to exist, and the names of them cannot be changed because the code does use them in order to operate correctly. With that being said, you can still move them around. So we can move the email over here, for example, and it will operate exactly as you expect it to. First thing I'll walk you through is the email templates. So obviously the initial email and the follow-up email need to be different. So they do have two separate bodies that you can update. They do have customizations so that you can make them personalized to the recipient. And the merge fields that you have as options show up over here. These options are actually just these headers up here. If you add new ones, like for example, let's go ahead and add another column to the left. Let's call it address 123 Main Street. And go over here, you will see that that has now shown up, as well as that first example that you can see what it would look like in your actual email. So if we want to use that, let's go ahead and copy this and then go over here and to your house, comma, at that location, comma, enter, and there you go. So now it's part of that email and it should pick that up and start working correctly for all of the recipients that you send it to, right? So the next thing is you go ahead and select which people you actually want to send emails to. You don't have to send to all of them in the list. You can pick ones that need to and don't. And then you can go ahead over here to the custom menu. You can click send emails. And the very first time that you run this, it will require you to run through some authorization. So I'm going to click continue over there, click my email, and then it will show you here which permissions you're granting it. Specifically, these are all needed in order to actually go ahead and send those emails, check if the people have responded, and then update the status of that here in the spreadsheet for you as well. So click allow, and then authorization successful, you're good to go. Now let's go ahead and run that again, and it will run double check that you actually wanted to do that, and then you can go ahead and send it. And you'll see here that it's sent. I will show you how it looks like. There you go, it's sent. Hello, Fred Myers, 123 Main Street, and then the 9-4 we provided in 0 minutes ago, so this is live. And then if we want to follow up, we can just go ahead and check. And if the amount of days, so in this case, 3 days has not passed, it won't send a follow-up. If they responded, it won't send a follow-up. If, however, 3 or more days have passed, we'll go ahead and manually send them follow-ups. It will send a follow-up email, as you can see there, and it will mark when that follow-up was sent. And then as you can see right here, there's that follow-up email. Hello, Fred Myers, 9-4. What would be a better day for you to reschedule? And there you go. So now, if you're worried that if this person sends a response, they can reply all, they can reply, like both of those work just fine. I'm just saying yes, and click send over here, right? So now, with that response being sent, it won't send them a follow-up. And also, even after the follow-up, if they do send you that response, it will check and it will update your spreadsheet for you so you don't have to wonder whether or not they ever got back to you. And then right here, there we go, response received, you're good to go. You can, again, add as many people as you wish, and it will always operate correctly. The only other two things that I'll mention, there is a function here to check email quota. Every single day, you have a specific quota that Google allows you to send emails. If you have a Google Workspace account with some other stipulations, you're allowed to send 1,500 emails a day. If you have a regular Gmail account, you should only be able to send about 100 emails a day. And then this just allows you to check if you're allowed to send any more emails today. So that's one thing right there. Next thing is send follow-up emails automatically. If you don't want to manually click this button to send those follow-ups to check if the response was received, you can just click this button right here. It will set up a trigger in the background for you to run once every single hour, and you don't ever have to worry about it again. If you do forget that you already set that up and click this again, it won't set up another trigger. What it'll do is it will just notify you that it's already been done. You don't need to create a new one. You're good to go. That's it. Let me know if you have any questions. If you have any trouble setting up with the authorization, I can jump on a 15-minute call. I can help you out, get straight to the point, and not have to worry about it. That's it. Let me know, and we'll go from there.